They'll be calling you a radical. So this is for everybody in Georgia, South Carolina. Actually, you know, the whole country, because everybody's been paying for this fucking loot job. So we're going to talk about this in Georgia. So it'll be Thursday. Before I forget, thank you to everybody who has supported this fucking historic work. I cannot say how important. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a long fucking ugly fuck journey, but it's been worth it. I'm telling you, every time I get discouraged, I think about it, you know. We're alive, right? You know, how many people these fucking madmen killed. So in Georgia, now hear me out. So they're going to vote to bail these fuckers who've been mass murdering you, fucking the nuclear industry, who have looted the fuck out of you. Now hear me out. Savannah River, South Carolina, the joining reactors are the same bullshit fairy tale. Now both the Trump administrations, the Obama administrations, have pulled the trigger on fucking Savannah River on the Mox Fuel fairy tale. Both of them said it was a lie. They've looted $20 billion. This reactor has looted $20 billion. It started out as $450. The Georgia taxpayer has been looted. You think about this sum. $20 billion. You realize how much money that is? $20 billion they've stole from the Georgia taxpayer. Now, think about this. They go bankrupt. Westinghouse, fucking this whole thing. That's who it is. It's the same cabal. It's all consortium. Y'all, Riva, Chicago Bridge, fuck away, everything. They steal $20 billion from you, then they had the balls to come say, hey, give us fucking more. They capitalize fucking gains. They fucking socialize losses. Kevin Hester gave me that one today. It's so true. And, it's outrageous. Now, hear me out. This fucker, one of the fucking people who looted you in Georgia, fucking right here in Ogden, Utah, all the way up the top of the Rockies, one of the most pristine, beautiful places in the face of the earth. Right up before you get into Wyoming, really, the biggest elk herd on earth. I'm telling you, what a place. 10,000 feet. You can't get up in there. It's called Kazi. You know, there's a few cabins. This guy that looted you on building this has a house up there. He spent several million getting the road up there. $25 million fucking dollars. This is, and they've got the nerve to come ask you for more money. Now you think about it. They went bankrupt. They fucking gone bankrupt. Well, you think these CEOs... Look, Westinghouse has already come out. They went bankrupt. They formed a consortium, Bain Capital, Belgium. They're already restructured and fucking bidding on reactors in Saudi Arabia. These same people that looted you, these guys have fucking looted. Some of these guys have looted $200 million from you. A bunch of them. They've been paying shit themselves $15, $20 million a year. Look it up. And then they got the nerve to come ask you for a fell technology that doesn't even exist. I like this asshole today in fucking print. He gets interviewed down there and says, oh, mission, what are you talking to fucking clean, fucking no carbon? You're out of your fucking mind. Fuck, what's uranium mine? What's uranium tailings? What's nuclear waste trucked all over? What's boiling there's water coming out into the ocean? You know how many gallons of water they boil? Clean? What about the construction cost building this fucking nightmare? This got the fucking 10 times fucking dirty foot. And by the way, comparing nuclear to coal, cyanide fucking... By the way, nuclear's 10 times worse and coal's fucking horrible. Solar took the field a long time ago. Fuck, what the fuck's the matter with you people? You're really... I promise I won't fuck your other sister. I promise I won't fuck your other sister. And they got the fucking nerve to come back to the taxpayer. Ha! I remember I was on the Hill in the fucking 90s when this whole fairy tale, the nuclear industry was done again for the umpteenth fucking time. And they come up with this lie from France. We got this fucking revitrification. We can take the Mox fuel and reuse it. Ah! This is a fucking lie. They've been lying the whole time. $455 million this started out. That's all three of them, including the Mox fuel in South Carolina and both fucking these reactors. We're up to $40 billion. 49. $21 billion on one, $29 billion on the other. Now think about that sum. Think about that. They're generational 4 reactors. Remember? We were shoved down our fucking throat. Oh, in China, starting 2008, we're going to put on 1 a month. Generational 4 reactors. Gee, by the way, who's buying General Electric? So you're out of your fucking mind. They owe $169 billion in pensions they don't have. They just stole. You think about these guys that looted you. Jeffrey Melt used to melt, who flew out. Obama stands on the White House lawn and says, I want you to know what I know on March 17th, 2011. Then him and Jeffrey Melt, CEO of the Savannah River crowd, these people that looted you, the whole of them were flown out of the country to get out of the plume for Fukushima. Then they decided to knock it in fucking water. And Melt used to fly around one Learjet with another Learjet before he took the money and run. And they're like, why'd you do that? Because he can. Fucking, I won't fuck your other sister. Please, give us another several fucking billion. What the fuck? A technology that don't, meanwhile, back at the ranch, the Pacific Ocean's dying. What's Fukushima? Yeah, That should have been the end of all nuclear anyway, not to mention the fucking, it's not economic. Clean? It's the dirtiest, filthiest fucking thing in the fucking history of humankind. Where are you going to put this waste? It's stored all over this revet. So, they promised us, oh, this revet, we got this fucking, you know, right there, South Carolina, we can revet. Send it back and forth from Japan. Oh, they sent it in the jet stream. Now they're fighting it. They're going to put it in the hole at WIP. In New Mexico, WIP blew up. $2 billion to get it reopened. Yeah, it's fucking cheap. Too cheap to meter. Oh, it's clean. Nuclear waste up to 252 sites, including St. Louis, the mountains, fucking burning, fucking all over you. Fuck, you name it. It's all over. Every fucking nook, fucking cranny. Leaks every other fucking day. You know, going all over there. Got nowhere to put it. Just think of the money you're fighting about fucking where to put it. There is nowhere to put it. Huh. Okay, then let's get to the fucking green. Dirtiest, filthiest fucking. It's the greatest lies in human history. Bar none. All you got to do is say Fukushima. So we're going to put on one a month in China, they promised. That's these generational forests. Same ones they're building right there. They're a fairy tale. It's a fucking fairy tale. They never had it. They never did. That's why, because it's all subsidized by the taxpayer. They know that. They just, I mean, what a sweet gig. You capitalize the gain, just socialize the fucking losses. That's what nuclear's meant. So they just drag it all out. They never intended to finish any of these things. It's just a fucking loot job. Why, they're paying themselves $20 million a year? Multiple, it's 20. The average Georgian, the average South Carolina, and fuck, the average American's going to make less than $1 million a year. These fuckers are paying themselves $20 million a year. And they got the nerve to come back and ask. Now you think about the number, just in South Carolina, or excuse me, in Georgia alone. You're talking fucking 20, started out as $455 million. $20 billion for one fucking, oh yeah, that's too cheap to meter. What about Fukushima, the meltdown? Ah. So we're going to put on one a month in China. 2008. What year is it? It's almost 2018, so let's do the math, kid. Fucking 10 times fucking 1,200 fucking 20. Fucking, so they put on 120 nuclear reactors and Mach 4s in fucking here. God, no wonder General Electric, Chicago Bridge and Iron, fucking Toshiba have been making so much money. What? They haven't put any on? Not one? Because it doesn't exist. It's a fairy tale. They're all half built. So what they do is they just overrun, overbuild. They just loot, and then when they're all done, they kick this fucking can, and then they fucking leave this fucking clunker on the side of the fucking road and says, bye-bye, we fucked you. Stole fucking, I mean, the Department of Energy goes in Georgia and South Carolina. Last year, they go in. Now you think about the auditors. How can they let this happen for all this time? The corruption inside the fucking federal government, the corruption inside the state governments, I mean, these politicians that pulled this and fucking looted and fucking, I mean, there's all kinds of dirty deals done in Georgia. These people ought to be fucking rounded up. I mean, bailing them out, you should be putting them in jail. I mean, this is one of the greatest thief loot jobs in fucking world history. We're not talking million, we're talking billions here. We're talking at the state level, any state, I don't care, let alone a state like Georgia, which is a pretty big economy. But still, compared to 20 billion, fucking massive sums of fucking money. I mean, you can break it down. It's fucking many thousands of dollars per man, woman, and child. Many. They fucking go, Department of Energy goes in and says, last year, you can look it up. I'll post the links. And says, we've done an internal audit, patently false fucking lies. They have billed the government and the taxpayers for 78% completion, when it's 22% complete. The best one auditors gave them 28%. Now, how do these auditors let that happen for all these years? That's what I want to know. Who's watching a fucking store? You can do math. That's $20 billion on fucking the two Georgia reactors, $20 billion on the fucking Savannah Riverside. That's over $40 billion. Fucking, so they've lied it from 28% to 70-some%. We can do math. They've stole $20 billion? This isn't a world giant consortium government. This is one group of fucking people. The Nuclear Energy Crime Center, the greatest evil, small, I mean, building fucking, I mean, whole mountain. I mean, this is the arrogance of these fucking people. Meanwhile, they're fucking, Fukushima is fucking pointing in the Pacific Ocean, killing the fucking sea. This is fucking technology. Ha! I mean, let's make a fucking stand. Shell Grant down there's done a lot of good. I'll tell you what they did. Shell Grant's fought this so hard in a fucking very strong way. They jailed her. They fucking arrested her and locked her up for simply making phone calls and asking these assholes. You know, saying, she told the one guy, he just sits and lies and lies. She told him, you need your fucking ass kicked. She didn't say, I'm going to kick your ass. By the way, she has cancer, or excuse me, she doesn't have cancer. She's disabled. What does she weigh? I'm $120 soaking wet. And this guy's scared of her? That's all she said. And they arrest her and charge her? They arrest her? What the fuck? So we can't even have journalism anymore. We can't even have a conversation anymore. What the fuck's the matter with you fucking people? You let these people fucking rob and say, thank you, thank you. I promise I won't fuck your other sister. What the fuck? And, you know, before I forget, yesterday, I did that video yesterday morning, you know, I got this in San Onofre right under the fucking reactor. That nightmare mill lived there. I mean, we got the same problems in California as these fucking loot jobs, but this, I mean, this is such fucking outrageous. They're fucking, you know, make statements, oh, clean. They're still using this clean fucking, no emissions, no carbon footprint. Bullshit. It's the worst carbon footprint in fucking history. Trucking waste all over the fucking world. Just think about the construction carbon fucking waste. Fucking uranium, you know how much uranium they mine just to make the, they take uranium, it's called uranium-235, natural in the earth. They have to centrifuge it. Remember when the fucking centrifuge plant in fucking southern Illinois caught on fire and burned up? Honeywell. You know how much fucking uranium they fucking use and just leave this shit hot water fucking gate on that? I mean, to make, I mean, they have to use fucking hundreds of thousands of tons just to get teeny a little bit to centrifuge. Where's that fucking, I mean, just destroy all economies. Fucking just thrash whole fucking environments. Then there's nowhere to put the fucking waste. They sell this Mox fuel fairy tale. Both the Trump and the Obama administrations have agreed. That's a lie. Gina McCarthy, excuse me, that rat. The head of the NRC, I went at her at, the only person ever went at her in fucking California. That's her right in front of me. You know, and I'm going at her. You know, she did a presentation. Says, they've lied to us on this rebid, Brett. They will never have it. They don't have it. She just quoted, you know, what Einstein said in 53. It's been taken all the way. It's just a lie for more money every time. She says 10,000 years, they still won't have it. There's no answer for the fucking waste. It's stored in every nook and fucking cranny. And what about Fukushima? What about the mountain in St. Louis fucking burning? What about Rocky Flats? What about San Onofre fucking blowing up? I go on and on and on and on and on. What about Chernobyl? Fucking we go on and on and on. What about Mayak? You know, on and on. What about Hanford? Fuck, what about Hanford? Oh my God. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, all the salmon are collapsing and fucking dying. And while they're fucking killing the sea, let's make a fucking stand. I know this fight's been hardcore and fucking brutal. I mean, I've dedicated my whole life. I mean, I almost fucking croaked. Came so close every time. I'm so discouraged, I got to tell you. But, you know, I think it's been worth it. You know, our small group has fought so hard and we've done so fucking much. You know, the war fight is worth it. I mean, I'm alive. You know, Shell's alive. I mean, a lot of these people that fought have been people that were fucking given death sentences with cancer, and we know how we got it. My father was nuked in the Nevada test site. Died in the prime of his life of leukemia. All his brothers and sisters are still fucking alive. He was the most healthy one of them all. Died in the prime of his life. Never had a cavity in his life. Then I get leukemia, that's where it came from. They nuked him. Nuclear energy, and anybody that says it doesn't cause cancer, what are you, Madame Curie? I mean, wake the fuck up. Don't display your ignorance in fucking public, you fucking fools. Fuck. Let's make a fucking stand on these fuckers in Georgia. Hello. They really looted you for 20 fucking billion. Department of Energy comes out and fucking just blatantly say they're stealing. I mean, and it's like Westinghouse goes bankrupt. They're already retooled and got a new consortium put together after they gone bankrupt. Screw this fucking shareholders, screw the fucking bondholders, screw everybody. Not them. They're bidding on fucking building reactors in Saudi Arabia. It's unbelievable. Forget when I did that video yesterday morning, and I talked about culture, how these cheaters, just like the nuclear industry, they cheat for decades and decades, just like the Patriots. Cheat, 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 cheat. By the way, one day it'll come out, because I had a bunch of money on the Falcons to win the Super Bowl at 31 last year. I was counting my money fucking after. I'll bet you it comes out they fucking were stealing their plays somehow. They've been doing it for years. You go clear back. When they beat the Rams in the Super Bowl, they, you know, most teams script their first 20 plays. They'd spied inside there and knew their first 20 plays. They were still in their fucking signals. They knew what the plays called. I'll bet you anything they were still in. I'll bet you anything. They've been doing it for years. And they get caught. Remember that fucking Tucker, one of the worst calls in history? That call yesterday, and I said it yesterday. Same Patriots, just keep fucking cheating. Cassandra Kevin called it again. Did you see that play yesterday? Ha! That's what the nuclear industry is. They're the fucking Patriots. I mean, and don't you know how they call them the Patriots when they're the opposite? That hair plug piece of shit, fucking Brady. You know, go build the fuck big, and they all talk like this. Oh, hi, I'm Tom. Let's go into fucking Bel Air and tear down fucking 75 houses to build my 15th big fucking mansion. Look at, you know, fuck him. Fuck Bob Kraft. You know, fuck them all, these fucking pro-nuclear fuckers. I mean, the average Georgian's going to make $1 million in his life. Is he lucky? Probably won't even make that. These fuckers are pulling in 20 fucking 30 million a year in, year out, just looting you. When they didn't go bankrupt. Huh. And then they run to you and say, I won't fuck your other sister. I promise. Makes sense. Fuck these fuckers. Fuck these fuckers. It's not clean, it's green. And the last fucking word on this. Simply the last fucking word. You know. Fukushima. When you call, you say, what about Fukushima? Not only should we not be bailing these pieces of shit out, we should be routing them up. And you can read the article on the Department of Energy Internal Audit. They stole fucking $20 billion. Now, do that math. That's many thousands of dollars for every man, woman, and child. They were never going to fucking intended to fucking finish these. Never. Never intended to. It's been a fucking loot job. Capitalize the gains, socialize the fucking losses. What a fucking bullshit gig. Fucking thieves. The greatest, the nuclear crime fucking energy crime syndicate. The Untouchables, I guess. Fuck. And they're so blatant they got the nerve to just say, give me more. Fucking corporate, the greatest. They're worried about fucking $200 a month in fucking food stamps, please. Fuck. These fuckers loot by the billions. I mean, do the math, kids. Fuck, up is down, black is fucking white. Green is fucking dead. Fucking Jill Stein cut a deal with Flynn, fucking nuclear, sitting in Czar TV, false equivalency, democracy with Putin. Pro-nuclear's fucker there everywhere. I mean, it's the same, because that's where all the money's at. That's where all the fucking, I mean, they just suck from you. I mean, look what they did to that part of the world. I mean, I guess, you know, they want to turn fucking South Carolina, well, they already have in a lot of ways. There's more waste dumped all over there. Make a stand. Fuck them. You bail them out. I mean, New York, status quo. New Yorkers don't even know. He snuck $7.6 billion for fucking a couple bankrupt reactors. Illinois. Fuck, the people that propped up Obama. Fucking Barry Antoinette. Let them eat yellow cake. Stands on the White House lawn. 17th. Him, Chicago Bridge, all these fuckers that looted you and Georgia thing. On the 17th, they're flown to South America out of the plume. They're pushing to the Pacific. Meanwhile, back on the ranch, they kill the Pacific Ocean. And while they're killing the Pacific Ocean, the greatest fucking ecological catastrophe in human fucking history, they got the nerve to go say, give me more. Please allow me to introduce, be first guy in fucking Trump. Trump fucking flying down to that part of the world. Well, why? Because he plays golf. Obama played golf 1,500 fucking times. Trump's going to beat it. They don't give a fuck. They just go along on the winning team. The Zion fucking king. Can you feel the Zion king wannabes? The love tonight. You're really going to hand these fuckers that fucking stole you all this fucking money. Really going to fucking hand them more. Fuck. By the way, fucking the golf, still fucking more reports coming out on, you know, not to mention they're dumping all the fracking waste in there. I mean, what an assault on the environment. What an assault on fucking, you seen the dad? I mean, what a fucking crazy world we live in. Make a fucking stand. Stand tuning.